So our beer has gone up to 70 degrees of room temperature. And what we're gonna do now is pour the wort into the jug. First I added the sanitizing solution. So basically you kind of just mix it up a little bit. Get it everywhere. You should keep this because you're gonna use this to sanitize your funnel, tubing, and the cap. So I'm gonna pour this into another bowl. My dad almost threw it out thinking it was just regular old soap. Split it in a row. Alright, well, we're gonna let the bubbles sit up for a little bit. Alright, this is called the wort. It smells good. Like I said, we did a little spin-off to the original Everyday IPA. My friend added a little bit of darker oats and barley and stuff, so it's gonna come out a little bit better. So now I'm gonna pour this wort into there. I put a strain on it just to catch a little bit of the sediment. Also, I was reading that it aerates the wort so that the yeast could eat.
Espérate, se va armando.
Quita eso.
Por la cara muchas cosas.
Yeah, well, there's still a lot of sediment, so we're straining it. It's alright.
Espere.
We collect. Déjalo ahí. Just tell him to leave it. Don't want to lose any more. It's alright if you don't catch all of the sediment.
Le está cayendo mucha basura dentro.
Espera un poco.
Lo saco. Puro asiento que tiene.
There's más. So one more time. We got a little bit left. Tasty. All right. Our 1 gallon mark. ¿Cuál es eso, Juan? Our 1 gallon mark is right here. In the video it says if you don't have enough, you could always just add some water to it. So right now I'm going to add a little bit of water, just half water, so right until it reaches the 1 gallon mark. Close enough. Alright, so now I'm going to pitch the yeast, as you can call it. I know this is not the one that comes in the pack. Where's the original one? This is the original one. Brooklyn Brew Shop. But my friend just gave me this and he told me to use this one. Open the damn thing. He told me to use less than half. That's what I'm gonna do. This is called pitching. Start it right there. So what's gonna happen now is the yeast is going to eat up the sugars in there. Well, first I'm gonna shake it, but I gotta clean my hand. Most crucial part of making beer is keeping your equipment clean. Now I'm gonna pick it up and agitate the yeast. Alright, so now we kind of activated the yeast. What I'm going to do is put some of this in here, the solution. I'm going to put the funnel or the tube piece in here. I'm going to clean them up. A little dirty. So I'm going to sanitize the cap. And the tube. This cap, you have to connect it onto it. It comes in the kit. So you know, let it stick out just a little bit. Connect this onto here. Alright, and you put the other end into the cup with the solution. What it's going to do is going to let off some gases. It's going to start to bubble up a little bit. So all you got to do is just leave it in there for 3 more days. In there. It should stay down. Anyways, what? You're just taking it off and give it to me. Alright, well it's in there now. We're holding it with a rubber band. So you leave it here for 2 to 3 days. It's gonna bubble out. Next step after this would be to put the this is the airlock. This is what's gonna let it further ferment for 2 to 3 weeks. You clean it up and you just put it on the stopper right there. All right, that's it for now. Alrighty then, it's been 3 days. Now we are gonna exchange the air tube for this air locker. I will give extreme detail on how to do this. First, you want everything to be clean, so I have sanitizing solution here. I'm going to clean everything. See? Got the air locker. It's going to be a very long video. Let me just leave that in there for now. Pull out the tube. Oh wow, that smells great. Rinse this off a little bit. Didn't press too hard, that's all it'll go. Now for the inner cap. Oh yeah, still gonna bubble up, so this cap will move as bubbles keep going. You're not gonna see that much movement. Looks like they're sleeping now. You could see a little bit, just a little bit, but it smells great. There, extremely detailed. Now we gotta wait 2 long weeks. Got the, well, it's been 2 weeks obviously. I like this ferment. Now we're gonna bottle. I got the tube, like in the video that it shows in Brooklyn Brewery instructions. I'm gonna put this in the solution. Let that air up. I took the cover off over here. This was the cap that was on. Whoop, over here. So now you get your, I forgot the name for this, the tube. And now we're gonna grab the solution. What we're gonna try and do is siphon the beer into the pot. Now in the pot that I have over here, the blue one, I put 1/8 of a cup of sugar to equal parts of water, so 1/8 of a cup of water. And I have the bottles over there. There's basically 9 bottles. 1 gallon makes about 8 bottles, so I just have more just in case, because I went a little bit over the gallon line. So let's try and funnel this out. Oh. Close this off. Make sure I'm not doing right. Alright. If you look over here, I already have the sugar water. You can see it right there. I have the sugar water. I warmed it up for a little bit. Alright. So now I'm gonna sterilize this. And put this in here. Do not suck up the yeast. So now we're gonna try and open this. It didn't work for me last time. Might have to manually suction this out. Nope, didn't work. Alright, so I'm gonna have to manually suction this out. Alright, here we go. Tastes really good. See it sucking it down? The reason why I put the gallon all the way up there was to try and get some gravity to freeze it out, but the solution didn't work like I was hoping, so I just manually siphoned it, just like you would do with gas, from a gas tank or something. And the sugar's there just so that the start to carbonate. Yeast and everything. Sugar loves, and yeast loves sugar. After you're done bottling, it's another 2 weeks. It's starting to run out. Oh well. Let me see what happens if I tip it over. There you go. Alright, so now we're gonna start the bottle. I'm gonna put the pot. I have sugar in here, so I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Alright, so now I'm gonna put this up here. I'm not gonna try the solution siphon method again, just didn't work well. I'm gonna put this right in here. Now I got these Brew bottles. Basically, I don't have a capper, so this is a rubber seal, rubber O-ring, and once you press this down, it seals it very, very tight. So, and when you pop it open, holds it very, very good, just as well as a capper. So I'm gonna sanitize the top of this. I already cleaned the bottles. Now for the siphoning, basically if you want to cut it off, you just hold it off here. Push this down and it clamps that off right there. When you want to open it, just push that back open. So we're going to try the siphoning method again. Good. Come on. Technical difficulties. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to try and put on the pot again. Just be mindful where the pot is at. It's up here. Not working. There you go. This way you don't stop the process when I have all the bottles back to back. Sácale el agua. Alright. Not all the way to the top. Next. Closing them off. Got the next one going. Next one. Capping it. Remember, sanitize all the tops because you want to be clean with this. Another. Cleaning them off. I'm just putting them on the side. Capping it. Oh, it's running out. Next one. Looks like I won't be able to finish this full one, but whatever. Still use it. It tastes really good though while I was siphoning it. Very dark like a stout. We got very little left, so I'm just gonna dump it in here. That's it. That's all I could use. Alright. But this is the end product. Well, not the end product, but end bottling product. I filled it up to maybe here, not all the way to the top. This one overflowed just a little bit because I was trying to do two things at once. So now you let it go for 2 weeks. Now it's gonna get carbonated. The alcohol is gonna come into play. It tastes really, really good. Like a like a malt / coffee. But yeah, come back in 2 weeks and we'll let you know how it tastes.